Welcome to the Love and Gratitude Masterclass. It's Power Coach Alishia here, your source of fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational speaking, coaching, and training with a twist of tough mama bear, no fluff, no hand-holding, no bullshit love. It's my job to teach you how to step into your personal power, unleash your inner badass, and live the life you love. Today, we're talking all about love and gratitude, and I'm really excited to rock this out. So let me just get the watch party started. As you're coming on here, make sure you say hi to me in the comments, as well as type LG, all one word, LG, like life is good. Anyways, LG in the comments for your free journal prompts. You guys, did you know that that's what LG on the TV stands for? I mean, I know it comes up every time you turn it on, but I was so shocked when I found that out. Oh, I crack myself up. All right. Here we go. I am going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Wait, is it going to kick me out? Oh, yeah, it is. But I was so shocked when I found that. All right. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I was just thinking, what if when I mute myself out when I'm talking on the screen, if you guys can still hear all that sound in the background? No, I'm sure with all these lives, you guys would have been like, I hear you talking 1,000 times. I can't keep up. You would have had to have said that. Had to have. There is no way that you wouldn't. Oh, yeah, let's do it on the timeline today. That'll be exciting. I'm not sure that I can keep up with all the places that I'm starting a watch party, but I will do my absolute best. I have 2 more places to start my watch party, and then we are just rocking and rolling because I have so much to talk about that I don't want to spend all this time, and I'm already late coming live with you guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, all of your links to access to everything that I'm talking about during this live is in the description of this video. So you can still get the free handout, join the training program, all the things, but you just have to do it by clicking the links. You can't just type. All right. 2 more places. 1 more after this. Okay. I hope you guys are excited. I have a lot to talk about today. So if you are in my 14-day Get Your Shift Together challenge, there is a good chance I am going to be late today. If one of you guys want to post that in the group or team members, that would be great. You could even share this live in there so they can be here as part of this, and then we'll go into our challenge for today, which I don't remember what it is, but I think it actually goes right along with it. Yay. Thanks, Marcy. I'm so glad that it works. All right. Last place to share. Done. Now, I'm going to pull, not that one, my Be Live TV. So remember, you guys can get my free, or your free. Why can't that go up there? Go back in there. Do you know when you move a browser out and you don't want it to go back where you just moved it from, it won't go there, or it always goes there, but then when you want to add it back, it won't go there? For the love of Pete. It's fine. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but it's fine. Okay, so if you haven't already, type LG in the comments so that you can get your free journal prompts. That's extremely important. Importanto. Yes. Okay. I feel really discombobulated this week, you guys. We are doing so many cool things to launch my new Unapologetically You division of my AWE company, as well as revamping so much for the Rockstar Direct Sales division to make things that much better for you. And it's just a shit ton of work and it has my mind in a million places. And although I'm really excited, I feel discombobulated. All right, so Marcy, if you're still on here, can you please send the message that I am live? That would be awesome because we need that. All right. Okay, I think I have all the things. I just don't know if Marcy's still on here. Please send broadcast that live and link to live. Okay, did that too. Getting off of there. All right, now I'm going to start training. Whoever's here is here. Whoever's not is not. That is fine. So if you want the free journal prompts, oh, thanks, Marcy. You're so awesome. Please type LG in the comments. Even if you're on a watch party, it should work, and it'll kick you out a Facebook message, and then just follow the steps from there. Also, be sure to share this live. Once you shared, type, what does it say? Boom in the comments. And then we will choose a winner that gets $100 in free training. We give you a list of training to choose from, and you get to choose what you want. If you are not a direct seller and you win from sharing, I have a whole bunch of life coaching training that you can choose from, and we will get that to you. So if you're on this live, make sure you share it and type boom in the comments. Marcy will be looking at all the comments and all the places to make sure that you guys are taken care of, make sure you're covered, ready to rock. All right, housekeeping really quick. Right now, my 90-day shift, hi Anitra, program is open for enrollment. And it's really 9 days to shifting your life from shit shows, 9 days, 90 days, to shift your life from shit shows to rainbows. And really, I just use that verbiage because shit shows and rainbows rhyme, and I love rhyming, but truly that is exactly what it does. We have about 15 people in my Get Your Shift Together challenge right now, which is a paid challenge. And it's so freaking cool to watch all of the transformation that has already happened in, I guess today is day 10, so in 10 days of the challenge. And so many of the challengers are going straight into the 90-day shift program. And it's because it takes 66 plus days to form a habit. And to really get your shift together and shift your mindset, you have to be bathed in the tools, the action, the consistency, the kick-assery, right? To shift your mindset from where you are to the levels that you need to be to have the life that you want to have and to build a successful business. So go ahead and click the link in the description of this video. It doesn't matter if you are watching, wherever you're watching this, the link is in the description of the video. Read through the page. I promise you that it's absolutely worth it to take that 90-day shift program. It's 15 minutes a day of your time, and then you implement what you learn. It will change your life. It changes my life every year. I do that program in a condensed version every single year, and it changes my own life, and I'm the one that designed the program. So I know it will change yours. So just click the link after this live or save it and then go look at it, read through it. If it sounds like you, join. Hi, Maya. Hi, Lily. It's been forever, Lily. Hi, Alyssa. What's up, everybody? Brianna's in the house. Bex is in the house. Pam's here. Bree's here. Yay, yay, yay. All right. So in jumping in, because I have so much content to talk about, just know when you see me looking off the screen this way, well, really it's over here, but this way, I'm looking at my notes. If I'm looking over here, that's where the comments are. I want to make sure that I stay on track and teach you all the fab saucery that I really have for you today. Hi, Jenny. So if you see me looking off the screen, that's why I usually like to look at you guys right in the eyes, but I want to make sure I get through all the notes. So one of the things I want to say is that you are meant to have an exciting life, right? You are meant for all of your dreams to come true. It's the same for you as it is for somebody who actually made their dreams come true, right? Somebody who is living the life of their dreams. The difference is that the person who is living the life of their dreams and you is that they believed that they could get there, and they fought like hell to get to where they wanted to be. And you don't necessarily A, believe you can get there, or B, don't know how, or C, you're not willing to do the work. In this day and age, I'm finding more and more every single day, every person I talk to, every new business coaching client that I have is looking for the shortcuts, the easy way through, the easy way out, the easy way to success. And the problem with that is there is no easy way. Go and trace back through history the people who have paved the way in so many different areas. You know, it wasn't easy for cell phones. It wasn't easy for lights. It wasn't easy for cars. It wasn't easy for airplanes. It wasn't easy for heat. It wasn't easy for air conditioning. It wasn't easy for Tesla. It wasn't easy for anybody who did big things along the way. And even though this is political, well, it's political now because he's the president, but past, way past, when he wasn't the president, Donald Trump was given all of this money from his family. Do you know he lost it all and had to build it all back up? It wasn't easy for him in that arena either. And even without Donald Trump being an example, think of Anthony Robbins, the motivational speaker, right? He became a multimillionaire, lost it all, and rebuilt it. It's not easy. There's no quick way to living the life of your dreams or building a business that you really love or a business that connects with you. And it's so important that I get that through your head. Hi, Celia. Thank you guys for sharing, Maya and Anitra. You guys are so awesome. So the power for you to build the life and business of your dreams is inside of you. And the next step for you to get there is believing that. Okay? If you haven't already, you're just joining us, please type LG in the comments to get your free journal prompts. Now, this is the Love and Gratitude Masterclass. So we'll be weaving in and out of talking about love and talking about gratitude and really pulling it all together with all of the other fab saucery that I have for you as well. So here's the thing. Anybody who's achieved anything great has used the power of love and gratitude to get there. And I have 2 books that I recommend that are amazing, but I'm going to type them out because I know that you guys are going to ask me a million times what her name was. So the first book is The Power, which is all about love, the power of love. And the second book is The Magic, which is all about gratitude. And it's by Rhonda Byrne, the same author as The Secret. So if you're watching this on your phone, go ahead and just snapshot that really quick so that you have it. So The Power is about love. The Magic is about gratitude. I love all of the books by Rhonda Byrne. There's The Secret, The Power, The Magic, and The Hero. I have them all in hard copy, and half of them in Kindle, and all of them on Audible. They're just so amazing. So nobody has achieved anything amazing without using the power of love and gratitude. So I want you to sit down and think about with yourself, what do I love? What lights me up? What brings me joy? It's so freaking important that you ask yourself these types of questions, because we spend so much time in our life day to day, all the time, going, well, that didn't work, and that fucking sucks, and that fell apart, and now I have to, that pissed me off, what an asshole, gossiping about this person, why me, why this, why that, when's it going to be my time, when do I get the next, my big break? Yep, I knew that it would happen. That always happens to me. Every single time I get ahead, I fall behind. All of those statements, right? You are making these statements and asking yourself these really shitty questions. And the best question you could ever ask yourself is, what brings me joy? Or what lights me up? Or what sets my soul on fire? Like, that's an even better question. Do you guys see my face change? Do you see my face light up? Because when I ask you to ask yourself, what sets my soul on fire, I instantly think about what sets my soul on fire. And that's life coaching. I have loved every single week of our master classes because they're all life coaching. They're all mental fitness. They're in my wheelhouse. What I breathe, like life coaching is like breathing for me. Getting on a stage and speaking in a room full of people is like breathing for me. I absolutely love it. I already know what sets my soul on fire. I love being on a cruise and sitting on the balcony, and when the ship is moving and the waves just crashing and the beautiful blue vast ocean, I will nap out there. I will read. I will journal. Why does my eyelash look like that? I love it. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I absolutely love it. I love sitting in Central Park on the Allure of the Seas ship and playing cards with Daniel while there's jazz music playing or piano music playing or guitarist playing. That is like peak personal power. That lights me up. That sets my soul on fire. I absolutely love to snorkel. Love it. All the things. I don't like doing snorkeling on an excursion because it's time limited. I want to be able to go out and snorkel for 2 or 3 hours, come back, eat lunch, relax, hang out, and go snorkel again. I love it. sets my soul on fire. It fills me up. It's all the things, you guys. So that's what I mean. Like day to day, sometimes it's hard, right? Day in and day out, setting my soul on fire. Like what the fuck, right? Like what the hell am I doing day to day that actually is making a difference in setting my soul on fire? Like that though is your purpose, not your purpose. That is, I guess, your purpose, what you were born to do, the things that energize you. It's the things that you do when you're supposed to be doing the other things that matter, right? It's when you're at work and you're procrastinating here and let's say looking at blankets you can make on Pinterest and sewing and then your passion, what lights you up, what you enjoy doing is sewing, right? Or whatever it is, like that's how you get that feeling every single day. Right now, here's an example. Right now, I am in the throes of what is just exhausting in the mind. By the time I get to the end of the day, my head hurts from the amount of work that I'm doing. Tracks, life coaching, direct sales coaching, non-direct sales, clients. I'm mapping out all of this stuff. I'm revamping my Rockstar Direct Sales company while launching my Unapologetically You and figuring out what I want to do. Where am I sourcing my crystals from? What kinds of kits and products and all the things that I'm making. And although it's highly exhausting, I wake up so excited and fired up for the next step and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing that I'm working on. And the reason for that is because I love it so freaking much. And I know that before somebody's going to hire me to speak, they need to have a page that they can go to and learn about me and what am I going to talk on and what are other people saying about me who've been to an event that I've spoken at and all of the things, right? They need clips and videos of how I talk and how I deliver and, what my flow is and all of the things. And in the midst of all of this, I'm studying on how to be an even better speaker. I never learned the steps of a speech, really, truly. I didn't know what, doing maintenance on the audiences and then staying on all this shit. I just naturally got on the stage and delivered that way. But I also realized that I wanted to elevate. I want to be high levels like Oprah and Anthony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuk and, Mel Robbins and Rachel Hollis. I have no desire to be like Jen Sincero, even though so many people love her. But to get on a stage where I am in the center and I am in an arena and all the seats around me are full, like I want to be able to get to those levels. And I know I have to learn all of these things. So for one person, this would be a nightmare, right? And drudgerous and exhausting and like, holy fuck, I don't want to do that. And for me, even though it is exhausting and even though it is a lot of work, and even though I get to the end of the day and I'm like, I am so tired, I can't think about anything else, I'm still so fired up for what is happening. I wake up ready to go. Like this week, I woke up before my alarm so I can continue building web pages and getting things ready and get my team up to speed and editing this and tweaking that and setting this and doing that there. And I know when we release all of this to the masses, it's going to change everybody's life. And the work that it's going to take, we have to get done by Sunday. By the end of the day, Sunday. We only get a week to get it all done and get it moving forward. So Mel Robbins says, whatever time frame you give yourself to get something done, that's how long you will take to get that thing. I'm literally the queen at giving my team and I the shortest timelines. We may not sleep during those timelines. It may be exhausting during those timelines, but we get so much done because it's like short go, short go, short go, short go. Like we're going. Well, I can't say that 5 times fast. So the power of love, what brings you joy? Start doing more of the things that light you up and set your soul on fire, even if you don't get paid to do them. Because the truth is, so many people get paid to do the dumbest shit. Like so much stupid stuff people are getting paid for. So if you consistently do the things that light you up and set your soul on fire, then you will be led to the actions and the business that you can build from those things so you can get paid for those things. And the other thing is asking. Sorry about that. It's okay. Asking your, can you grab me a water, please?
Yes.
Hi, Gavin. Hi, Don. Hi, Kelly. Asking yourself, or not yourself, like, yeah, I guess it is. Your intuition, your inner nudge for good, asking God, universe, whatever, to guide you too. Like, you gotta lean on whatever it is that you believe in, or even just yourself, to get the answers and say, hey, like, how am I going to, or what do I want, or what's the path I want to take, or what lights me up, or what brings me joy, and feel, like, ask yourself, and then be looking for that answer. And when it shows up, take that action. That's what I'm saying. All right, so next let's talk about choices. Before we jump into choices, two things. One, if you have not typed LG in the comments, make sure you do that so you get your journal prompts. And two, I want to check out what Alyssa has to say. She says, you're so right. People think there's a magic pill because things are now so easy. As far as we need something, we go to Amazon, it's here in a day. Don't know an answer to something, Google it. We expect quick answers and results. It's so funny that you said that. So I was thinking today, like, okay, so I'm going to have my crystals. I know I'm going to price them. I'm pretty sure of where I'm sourcing them. I know the shapes I want, the shapes I don't want, all of the things. And I thought, okay, like, I could literally get all of the things that all of my crystals up and ready to buy within a day, just a few hours. And I was thinking about, do I charge shipping? And I went down this rabbit hole of, oh my God, people get things so fast, da, 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 da. And then I just went backwards and I went, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to think like that. You're not going to have a mindset like that, because also, if you really want it, you will also wait for it, right? If it's something that you truly need, you will also wait for it. So we are in this world of instant gratification, but I'm hoping that with the steps that I'm taking, and as much as I'm talking about it, and just these people like myself, I'm an instant gratification person, I won't lie, but I also realize that instant gratification fucks with you too, it messes up your mindset, it messes up relationships, because it's not just, instant gratification in materialistic things. You want to feel better, you want to look better, you want to have a better marriage, you want to have better friendships, but you want all of that right now, and it just can't happen. You absolutely have to do work. And for that, there is no magic pill you can take and those things be just so. Hi, Lisa and Olga. What's up? All right. So choices. Where you are is the exact result of the choices that you made, past tense. So a lot of times let me give you an example. You'll say, all right, I am gonna start, managing the money and blah, 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 blah. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of examples on how you would think. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna manage the money, I'm gonna do a budget, I'm gonna follow the budget, and I'm gonna turn my debt around, right? Turn my life around and have like strong financial fitness. So you start the process and things are going great. Money's coming in, you're managing that money, you're putting it where it needs to go. Hi, Valerie. You're taking good action and you're so proud of yourself. You're like, oh my God, things are going so well. I have money in savings. I can put gas in the car. I can pay the bills. I could go get my nails done. And you're so proud of that. Then all of a sudden, you get some astronomical bill in the mail, right? And, there's this short timeline on when it has to be paid. And this bill, let's say in this example, because I'm sure this has happened to plenty of you, myself included, is the exact dollar amount that you finally have in savings. Shout out in the comments if this has happened to you before. Just type me, right? You're like, exact dollar amount of the bill is exactly what you saved up. And this is where you have a choice in your mindset. And this is why I'm saying your current situation is an effect from the choices you made. Now, in The Secret, she talks about it in The Power, The Magic, all of it. She talks about how the decisions you're making now, currently, present moment, will be for your future self, what's coming. The problem is the choices we make now are based off of our past. In this example, exact money we saved, This fucking bill came up. I'm getting ready to tell you right now, Francine. This bill came up and it is exact dollar amount. So in this situation, we usually never say, it's okay. The reason why this bill is coming up is because it's the past choices that I made, and I'm going to just take care of it. I'm going to call, I'm going to set it up on payments. I'm not going to drain my savings account. It's going to be okay. I'm going to make a different decision. We never do that. We freak the fuck out. We cry, we're upset. See, this always happens. This is why I don't do this. It never works how it's supposed to. I'm so sick of my life being like this. You take the fucking money, you pay the bill, boom. Your savings is empty. Your financial situation is right back where it was before. You stop managing the money. You stop doing what you were doing that was working, that you were just so proud of before you open the mail. And boom, your current situation becomes your past life, which becomes your future. You do it over and over and over again. Every time. It's going to happen every single time. Well, hopefully not now because we've had this conversation. So how do you change that? How do you stop in the current situation from making the same past decisions to make it your future life? Do you guys get what I mean by this? I hope this makes so much sense. You decide you're going to do something different. You do something different. Then something happens to remind you, you know what? No, that's not going to happen. What you were excited about is not going to be it. You need to make the same decisions you were before. So you do. And that perpetuates the cycle. To change the cycle, when the money is in the savings and you're so proud of yourself in this whole entire example, and that bill shows up that is the exact dollar amount that you have saved, the change is one, not freaking out. Because the reason why that bill showed up is because of your past choices and decisions, not because of what you're doing right now. But you believe it's because of what you're doing right now and say, see, this doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. Make a different decision. Don't take all the money that you saved and pay off that bill. Call them, make payment arrangements. Actually, let me rewind. Look at the new budget that you made and say, okay, where can I pull off $10, $20, $30 a month, $10, $20, $30 a week, depending on, how it's laid out, so I can pay towards that. Then whatever dollar amount you can come up with from your budget, you call them and you tell them that you cannot pay it off, but you would like to set up payment arrangements and you can pay this dollar amount. So here's the next test. What if they come back and say, nope, you can make payments, but we have to tell you what you must pay. Or, nope, you can't make payments, this must be paid in full. You take either one of those situations, lose your fucking mind, and pay it in full. Now, the best example of this are usually medical bills or some random shit that comes up. This is generally not your electric bill, your gas bill, things like that. It's not. It's usually something else that pops up. The things that you're paying all the time, they're not usually surprises. I'm talking about the surprises, right? So what happens is they tell you you only have these two options. So you lose your shit. Yeah, what happens today is a result of your past choices. Oh, and this goes for everything, but I'm using money as an example because this is the thing that charges us emotionally and makes us cry and freak out and change what we're doing. They tell you that and you go, okay, those are only my two choices. You go drain it and pay it. Or you say, okay, what can I pay per month? What are you going to approve? And they say, oh, it's $90 a month for you to pay it off. And when you went and you looked at your budget, you could only afford $30. So instead of saying, well, I can't set that up on payment arrangements and then just paying your $30 a month towards it because that's what you can do right now, you agree to the $90 and now you put yourself in a fucking tizzy. Now you're stressed. What am I going to do? I can't pay them. Wrong decision. Now you're fucking with your financial fitness. All the things that you set up, all the things you were proud of, all the things that you rearranged, you cannot do that. Pay the $30 a month. There are millions of people that aren't even willing to pay the $30. So if you just pay what you can, you're going to be fine. You don't have to pay the $90. Maybe you could work your way up to $90, but don't agree to that. They're not going to take your firstborn child. They're not going to come and take anything that you need and use day to day. Because like I said, these situations generally come from surprise bills, surprise dollar amount, surprise this, not your day-to-day stuff. If we're talking day-to-day stuff, that's a whole different conversation, because that means you haven't been paying it, you haven't been making enough, you haven't been managing your money, and that's before you get your money on a good track and make those decisions, and that's a whole different training. So you have to make a different decision now, and that situation has to be thought out. It has to be made in a calm energy, because if you make knee-jerk decisions, it's going to kick your current situation. In the future, it'll be your current situation again. And then the future from there, it'll be your current situation again. And the future from there, it'll be your current situation again. It could be money. It could be relationships, how you react to something, all the things, how you build your business, why you show up to work, blah, 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 blah. You never get the raise. You're always passed up. Your performance review always sucks. All the things. Because you take the same actions every single time that happens. And then you're pissed that it repeats. The only way to stop things from repeating is to make different choices. Logic? Yes. How many people do it? Most of you don't. Because in the moment, you're not believing that you're making the same decisions. That's why. It's not like you're an idiot and you're just going, well, I'm just going to keep doing the same shit just so I can be miserable. In your head and to yourself, you are making different decisions. To yourself, okay, I made a different decision. I got the financial fitness. I'm doing so good. I took different action, and look, it still happened. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. That happened already. It was already coming. It now just showed up physically. Now you can see it was already coming because of the decisions you had already made, right? So that's where the disconnect happens. I did something different, and look, it's still fucked up. And don't even get me started on testing, right? So then you're also going to be tested based off of the choices you make. You say you want financial fitness, financial health. You want to take control and pay off debt so that you could buy your house or build your house or go on vacations or whatever it is. And then maybe the bill shows up as a test. So sometimes you can get it all under control, and you're looking at months after that happens. Maybe it's a year. And then all of a sudden this pops up. It's a test to say, really, how bad do you want it? Is this truly what you want to do? And you're not going to really know the difference. I'm telling you, you're not going to know the difference. Exactly. Exactly, Anitra. All right. So what's next? So we talked about this a lot, I think, and I don't know if it was, what week are we in? So this is the last week of January. Did I go live last week? I don't even remember. But I know at some point this month in our masterclasses, we've talked about stopping the negative talk. It was either in Step Into Your Personal Power or whatever the next week was. Masterclass, whatever last week was. Can you believe I don't remember what last week was? That's nuts. But I'm pretty sure it was Step Into Your Personal Power, because it was the ego bitch, right? Versus your ingy, your heart, your soul, what you truly want to do, and how to stop that and what to do. So this goes right along with that love and gratitude. If the negative self-talk or the ego is going, talking and just in your ear and like overwhelming you, and that's how you're making your choices, then you aren't going to be leading from love and gratitude. You lead from a place of need. You lead from a place of have to. You lead from a place of hurt and pain and stress. And anytime you lead from those places, you're doing it from the opposite place of love and gratitude. But if you take what I taught you in the Step Into Your Personal Power masterclass, if you haven't watched it, just go to the Rockstar Direct Sales page and look for it in my videos. It's there. It's 3 videos back. Not this one, not the one before it, but the one before it, and watch it, because you can learn to take the action to shut down the negative self-talk. So, and then make a different choice, which is love and gratitude. And I thought, oh God, that's all I have to do is just make a different choice. Wow, Alishia, you make it sound so easy. It's not. It's work. It's journal, it's mindset, it's reading, it's personal development. It's when you're faced in a situation and things fucking suck, choosing love, gratitude, calm over losing your shit, right? Flipping out, spiraling. All right, let's see. Let's make sure that I've said everything I want to say. I love my notes. These are really old notes of mine, but I love them. This says, if life is giving you lemons, maybe it's because you planted a lemon tree. Something to think about. Planted it, you watered that bitch, you took care of it, and then every time it pops out a fucking lemon, you're pissed. Well, you're the one that planted the tree. Kind of like what we talked about in Step Into Your Personal Power. That's the story that you're telling over and over and over again. Every branch is something shitty that happened to you, that sucks, that's dragging you down, blah, blah, blah. Lemon, lemon, lemon. You have this gigantic fucking lemon tree and you hate lemons. Well, then stop taking care of it. Stop watering it. Stop planting it. Stop growing the tree. Stop telling the story. It's the same thing. And you need to become 100% accountable for your choices and actions. More than like any time in history, just with what I see, is deflection, is defensiveness, is not taking ownership. And the problem with not taking ownership means nothing ever changes. So one of the things about me specifically is I'm very bold, I'm very powerful, I'm very in your face and bossy and controlling and all the things. So I'm confident in so many areas that it could be assumed that I'm egotistical. I believe I don't know any better. Could be assumed that I know everything and I've got it all figured out and I'm better than you. But truth be told, the only reason why I can share any of this with you is because I'm 100% accountable to my choices and actions. Yes, I know I was a bitch to you. Yes, I have my list of reasons. Yes, it is part of my weaknesses. Sometimes there's a period. And other times it's, however, I don't want to be like that anymore. And I'm working on it and I'm journaling and I'm reading and I'm meditating and I'm taking the action to grow because I know in order to fill in the blank, I need to make these changes. So you can take 100% accountability even if you aren't taking action to change it. But just know it's going to keep coming up over and over and over again until you take the action to change it. All right. So I know this seems like different than love and gratitude, but it's weaving in and out of what needs to happen to shift to love and gratitude, right? So with typing LG in the comments, if you haven't already, type LG in the comments and you'll get a list of journal prompts so you don't have to go out there and look for them. You are journaling on love and gratitude. Every single day, I write 20 things I'm thankful for. And most days of the week, I write 20 things that I love, and they aren't the same things. So 20 things I'm grateful for and 20 things I love. Now, writing 20 gratefuls, I've been doing for 2 years. I just barely added the things that I love. So some days I don't feel like writing things that I love. But I would assume that over the next few months, it'll naturally be part of my process and I'll easily be able to write 20 things I'm grateful for and 20 things that I love. So most days I am writing that. And that's another way to shift from your default mode being the shit shows, everything that's wrong, everything that's upsetting you, everything that's bad, to what you love and what you're grateful for. Because you probably heard this before, where your focus and energy goes, it grows, right? So you have to take, again, that action towards whatever direction. If your default mode is all the shit, you don't even have to take action. It comes naturally. So you need to be taking the action to the other side, that love, that gratitude, that positivity. And it's not about being fake. It's about growing into those things. Yeah, you're going to have bad days and sometimes shit's going to suck, but your default mode won't be the shitty shit. It will be that love and gratitude and positivity. So if you want things to get better, you have to change the way you feel and think. So that was one example of that, but start being grateful for where you are and what you have. So sometimes your gratitude is as simple as, I'm grateful that I woke up today, that I can breathe, and I always write, thank you, for waking me up today. I always write it like as if I'm thinking somebody else. Thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for nudging me to work out. Thank you for my lights being on. Thank you for the money to pay all of my bills with ease. Thank you for my body getting stronger every day. Thank you for the patience that I feel. Thank you for the peace that I feel. Thank you for the boys coming to check on me throughout the day. Thank you for the love and support from Daniel, like whatever it is, but I don't write the same gratitudes every day. I definitely change them up because I don't want to take the easy way through it, right? I don't want to take the lazy way and just write the same shit all the time. That's not good. And start coming from a place of unconditional love. So when you're writing things, I love my pig like so freaking much. I could write I love her 1,000,000 times a day. But feel it, like that unconditional love. Like, what do you love? I absolutely love essential oils. Love them. I love my crystals. I love angel healing. I love my kids, right? But you can't write it every day. So once you write it today, gotta choose something else tomorrow. Whatever it is, write what you love, what lights you up, what makes you happy. I love this, I love this, I love that. And sometimes I'll even write why. It just depends on what happens. Always remember that someone else always has it worse. They always do. My mom's always said, just everybody that's here, if we all walked into a room and set all our problems out on the table, we'd gladly pick our shit back up and walk right back out the room. We would. I hate that my whole life is blurry. It's annoying. We would just pick it up and walk right back out the door. Did I say out the window? Out the door, right? So like, I don't want that she has or he has. I don't want that she has or he has. I'm so grateful that I'm dealing with this shit because I couldn't handle that, right? And remember where your focus goes, which I just said a few minutes ago, is where your focus and energy grows. So if it's going towards negative, you're going to get more negative. And if it's going towards positive, you're going to get more positive. Always easier said than done, but you have to take that action in order for it to shift. Haha. So the next part of this is your tribe, who you're surrounding yourself with. Is it people that are bringing you down, causing you stress, overwhelming you, frustrating you, making you feel bad? Or are they people who are bringing you up? They always say that you are like the 5 people that you spend your most time the most time with, or something like that, right? And I always hate that quote because it's like, well, I hang out with my husband and my 2 kids, or your financial wealth is, equal to the 5 people that you're closest to. It's like, well, am I supposed to stop hanging out with my husband and kids? I think about that, but it's not quite that drastic, right? But I can't change them. I can't be like, okay, I want to go hang out with a 16-year-old that's making millions of dollars and, fuck my kid. And, I'm going to go hang out with this dude because he's making millions of dollars, fuck my husband. Like, you can't have that. So I always just put them into their own pot and go, okay, like the people outside my household, I have to edit that because for me, I hate how that quote is so just like cut and dry, right? So I think about it and I'm like, okay, who do I want to spend? Like, where do you find the millionaire to hang out with if you want to be a millionaire? Where do you find the person who knows how to book speaking gigs left and right and you get paid high levels for that? Like, I don't know where the hell they hang out, but I'm working on it. I'm working on finding that, right? And developing that tribe. Same thing like mental fitness. If your best friend in the whole world is negative as hell, you're never going to shift from that negativity because that's who you're spending all of your time with. So you need to think about who your tribe is and remove or distance yourself from the toxicity. You have to, because that depicts where your life is going, where your happiness is. And I'm never really so quick to say, oh, if they're negative or they're quote unquote toxic, you just like cut them out, right? But then you have to have those hard conversations that usually make it worse before it gets better. So there's that too. And nobody wants to have those. So, taking it one step at a time, but think about the different things that I've said today. Love and gratitude is the basis of this, right? And the whole point that I'm doing this masterclass. However, in order to shift to the love and gratitude, you absolutely have to learn these things and hear like the two different sides. I'll say one side and I've been saying the other and saying one side and saying the other. So you can truly see where things are off. Anitra says, one of the thank yous I would start with is thank you for giving me a seizure-free day. Yeah, so you can write that. Thank you for giving me a seizure-free day. Or thank you for the day with no seizures. Or thank you for a day where I felt great, right? Maybe even removing seizure from it so you could make it more powerful. But absolutely. Like I said, I write 20 a day and I do my best not to repeat them. I'm sure they do repeat sometimes, but that's just because I'm grateful for that or I do really, truly love that. But for the most part, I'm thinking about what did I not write that I was thankful for or that I loved yesterday. So go ahead, again, if you haven't, and type LG in the comments so that you get the PDF sent straight to you. You'll get a Facebook message and you'll walk through the process in order to get that. I do want to say, if you guys have any questions, you can drop those in the comments. But I also want to remind you about my 90-day shift program. The link is in the description of this video, wherever you're watching it. Go to the page, read through it, check it out. If it sounds like what you're looking for, sign up. The payment plans are as little as $33. So it's not like you have to have a shit ton of money in order to do it. If it doesn't sound like what you're looking for, then don't sign up. It's as simple as that. But no matter what, you can be entered in to win $100 in free product by sharing this live. So all you need to do is share it and type boom in the comments. We'll draw a winner. Marcy will reach out to you, my executive assistant, give you a list of trainings to choose from, and give you access to those trainings. If you're not a direct seller, we'll give you a list of life coaching type trainings for you guys to choose from. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here, hanging out with me. Go Niners. And I will be back here Monday, February 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern for my Make Positive Shift Happen webinar. Make Positive Shift Happen. And then Wednesday, February 5th is our planner party. So I'll be here rock and rolling with you with that, helping you get organized, all of the fab saucery there. So mark your calendars for Monday, February 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, February 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern. So I will be here twice next week. Actually, I won't be live here. So did I have that link in the description? I forgot to put it in the description, the Make Positive Shift Happen webinar. But I will fix it and put it on the main video on the Rockstar Direct Sales page. You're very welcome. So it's in the comments now of the video on the Rockstar Direct Sales page, and then I'm going to put it in the description of this video on the Rockstar Direct Sales page so that you guys can sign up for the free Make Positive Shift Happen webinar. You can also go to webinar.rockstardirectsales.com. Again, that's webinar. Whoa, my screen just got huge. Webinar.rockstardirectsales.com. All right, guys, I am going to jump off here, grab some water, and go straight to my Get Your Shift Together challenge day number 10 live video. But I'm so glad that you guys were here. If you want to head over to directsellersrock.com, which is my free Facebook group for you guys, post your number one takeaway, your aha moment, or what you loved. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.